Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we have ourselves some new Ninjago crystallized information coming at us from Bricks with Nami over on Twitter. Again, not really familiar with this account, but feel free to give them a follow if you guys so desire. We're going to be talking about a large thread that was posted by this person over on Twitter because they just got the brand new Ninjago magazine that's going to be released in German territories, which includes this new Golden Dragon Kai minifigure, along with a lot of information about Ninjago crystallized that we have not yet seen. And with that, I must give you guys a very heavy spoiler warning. This video will contain many spoilers for Ninjago Crystalized, keep that in mind. And again, with that being said, this information does come from a Ninjago magazine, and these things tend to have non-canon information in them sometimes. I'm not really sure if the following information is applicable to the TV show, like I said, but I figured this would be worth going through regardless, just in case this does line up with the TV series. I mean, it's always possible, right? Facts about the dragon forms. Misako found out about these forms in some scroll. Interesting, another scroll-based Ninjago power-up. We've seen those before too, and I imagine Misako, that's going to be her role in this season, finding out about these dragon forms. The form is the opposite of Garmadon's Oni form and symbolizes the power of creation. Okay, that makes sense. I've been talking about this a lot in previous videos, Garmadon's Oni form potentially being some type of power-up for the Oni specifically, while these new dragon forms are most likely going to be for the dragon side of things. You know, you have the dragon and the Oni. Seems like that's going to be the case right here, as that's mentioned in this tweet. To unlock the dragon form, the ninja have to live a we feeling, which sounds strange. It is meant that they have to live a teamwork lifestyle. Okay, so I guess that's what they mean here. Again, the translation might be a little bit off, but all in all, what they're saying here is that in order to unlock these new dragon forms, the ninja have to work together. They need to adapt to that teamwork and make it a reality, I guess you could say. To unlock the dragon form, the ninja have to jump up, kick back, whip around, and spin. Interesting. That is very, very interesting right there. Do you guys remember the April Fool's post that Tommy Andreasen made where he talked about how the lyrics of the Weekend Whip might actually mean something? I think this is what he means right here. In order to unlock these dragon forms, the ninja have to literally act out the Ninjago theme song. That is a lot of fun, and in fact that's mentioned right here as well. Moving on downwards a little bit more into the thread, we get this section right here. This says that Mr. F is oddly similar to a certain Nindroid, Mr. E. Okay, so we pretty much saw that coming. Mr. E being Mr. F makes sense to me. The black box says that he was the general of Garmadon's Sons of Garmadon, Garmadon's Sons of Garmadon, and appeared in seasons 8 and 9, which of course Mr. E did. This suggests that he might be Mr. E, which wouldn't be really big news because everybody thought that he was. That wasn't confirmed just yet. True, so Mr. F being a reincarnated Mr. E or a rebuilt Mr. E, yeah, that's not the most surprising thing ever, but it is nice to get some type of confirmation that these two are the same character. One is just rebuilt into the other or something like that. Again, once we actually see the show, I imagine that'll make a lot more sense. And then the rest of the translation is just some German translation, and then we have ourselves a poster of all of the Dragon Ninja looking very, very cool right there. And yeah, that's the minifigure for the next magazine right there, this new Lloyd form without the full-on hood. We've seen these a lot as well. I think the most interesting things about this thread for me, I mean, the Mr. E stuff is interesting, I guess you could say. The Mr. F stuff is pretty expected, but interesting. All the stuff with the Dragon Ninja, that is very curious right there. I love how this is actually working out. Misako finding out about them using some scroll, that makes a lot of sense. We've seen Misako do that before. I really like the idea of these dragons being the opposite of Garmadon's Oni form. Again, like I've talked about in previous videos, you have the Oni, you have the dragon. It makes sense that we would have some type of representative of both sides right here. Garmadon represents the Oni, and these ninja represent the dragon, with Lloyd possibly representing something in between with a golden Oni form. Guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. I also really like the idea of the jumping up, kicking back, whipping around, and spinning that's going to be going on here. Again, if this is true, I think that's a very cool idea. It's a very fun idea, and I believe Ninjago fans are going to be very happy with what was said right here. Again, the ninja jumping up, kicking back, whipping around, and spinning. It's almost like in the pilots when they started to learn spin jitsu, you know? It kind of seems like the ninja have gone full circle, but now instead of learning spin jitsu, they're unlocking these new dragon forms. That is very awesome to say the least, and yes, it does sound similar to Tommy Andreasen's April Fool's Day post. We already talked about that, and overall, guys, that's going to pretty much do it for this thread right here. That is all the information that we have available from this German Ninjago magazine. I'm excited to see what Ninjago Crystalized does with this concept. Again, these things could apply to the actual season, but they very well could not. I'm willing to bet that these things are in fact accurate. This information is in fact going to be accurate to the Ninjago TV show. I don't see why it wouldn't be accurate. I think these ideas are pretty good, all things considered. And once again, big shout out to Bricks with Nami for the information. Once again, feel free to give them a follow over on Twitter if you guys so desire. Big shout out to them. Thank you very much for translating this Ninjago magazine from German to English and letting us know what the Ninjago Crystalized season is going to be all about. And with that being said, guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here today. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Let me know down below in the comments what you think about this. What do you think about the dragon forms? What do you think about the way that the ninja are going to unlock them? What do you think about Misako finding them from some type of scroll? I think the dragon ninja being similar to what we've already seen in Ninjago is a very good thing, don't get me wrong. But what do you guys think? Leave our thoughts down below in the comments. Hopefully you enjoyed today's short little video, and I will talk to you guys again in the next one. All right, thanks a lot for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys again later. Peace.